Well, how you doing? It's Colin Daniel here. Good to see you made it to lesson number 3 in my series for beginners. If you like this little series, it's a sample of what I've got in my new beginners course. It's called the Definitive Beginner's Guide to the Acoustic Guitar. It's got lots of cool information in it. You want to find out more about it? It's at riffninja.com/beginner. So you've got the G, C, and D down. You've got the A minor down. You've been playing the progression in the order I've been showing you, which is G half a bar, D half a bar, A for the full bar, that's A minor, right? G half a bar, D half a bar, C full bar. The count was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, by counting it that way in the last lesson, this prepared you for this one. And now we're going to add a more interesting strum to it and a little bass line to finish it up, just to make it sound better, make you sound like a pro. And it'll also inspire you to play more when you do that. Okay, so you'll notice that the G and the D both times are a half bar. Also, I'll mention again, like our progression is G, D, and then A minor, you know, and then G, D, and C major. Then it does it again, G, D, A minor, G, D, C, and keeps repeating that throughout for this progression. That's how this progression is played. There's many other variations of this. This is the one I chose today. So what are we going to do? We're going to go down, up strum now. We're going to go down and then down, up for the G. And the first down strum is a quarter note, so it's held a little longer. 1. And the second strum for the G is a down, up, which they have to be, they're eighths. They have to be half the duration of the quarter, right? Because you need 2/8 to make a quarter. So now it's going to be 1, 2, and that's the way you count it. Down, down, up. Watch out when you're strumming that you get all the notes in the chord, all the strings. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and that's down, down, up. Then you're going to go to the D, and it's going to be the last half of the first bar, which is 3, 4, and that's going to be down, down, up. Again, remember that the quarter note beat is twice as long as the eighth notes. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and like that. When you get to the A minor, it's a full bar, and the way I strum the A minor is 1 down. I count quarter note for the first down, 1, and then eighth notes for the last 3 beats. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that means down, down, up, down, up, down, up, just like that. So now we put it together and it goes 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and okay, now we do exactly the same thing the second time, except instead of playing A minor, we play a C major. Same strum though. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and just like that. Now let's put the two phrases together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and repeat, repeat, repeat after me, repeat some more. Okay, that's the idea. One more little tidbit of information for you just as a bonus at the end of this lesson, and that is there's a little bass run, single note bass run, and it'll lead you right into the next set of changes. It comes off the C chord. So it doesn't happen every time. It happens every time you play the C chord, but not off the A minor chord. So when you come up to the C and you go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and instead now, you're just going to play 1, 2, and now for the 3, 4, and, you're going to go 3, 4, and that is 5th string, 3rd fret with your 3rd finger, because you're coming off the C chord, which already has the C note in it, right? That's on the 3rd fret, 5th string. You're going to hit that C note once, and that's 3, and then you're going to go right below it with your 2nd finger for the 2nd fret, 5th string, still on the 5th string. Strike that B, and then strike the A open, and then you're back to the G. So it goes 3, 4, and you can pick it with your thumb or whatever you got. I'm using a pick. You could use a nail on your finger. I'm not going to get into big detail on that. You'll find more detail on that in my course. This is just to get you started. So you play the C, you go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and back to the G. See how it leads to the G really nicely. Then you start your progression again. How does that sound all together? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 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 and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. How's that, eh? That should keep you out of trouble for a while. In the end, when I'm playing it like you heard at the beginning, there's a lot more you can add to it. But if you were to count what I'm playing right now and use the simple count I just taught you, you'll find that my strum lines up with that basic count. So if you got that basic strum down pretty good, then you would easily pick up on what I'm doing here. But if you, I'll count it out for you. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 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 and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. So you see, it's all based on that same simple strum. Get the simple strum down, and what I'm doing here in front of you is a bonus would make it extra. It would make it easier to get onto. You got to play it the way you feel it in the end, but that should keep you started. If you like my style of teaching and you want to find out more about my new beginner's course, the Definitive Beginner's Guide to the Acoustic Guitar, you can go to riffninja.com/beginner and find out more. All right, have fun, play lots, practice. See you next time.